Hello there everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you what I've been doing with my Project Pan palettes. It's month number 2 and I'm going to show you what I've been getting up to with my palettes and see if I've made any progress or not. So I'm going to show you some eye looks that I've been doing and I'll just show you the palettes. And I'll put some photos somewhere, wherever I can fit them. So here's the palette now. I'll give you a real nice close-up. I'm starting to see some dips in the creams, which is what I wanted. That's what I wanted to hit pan on, is the creams. You can see some quite big dips. That one had a magnet in it, so that's why that's got a bigger dip there. But I can see them starting to dip in these creams. I'll hold it like that. See these? I've been using them as bases, liners, whatever I can do, because they'll dry out otherwise. So I've been really trying hard with the creams. I'm not as worried about the powders. So that's what it's looking like. I use this one every time, by the way, because that's the inner corner colour that I use. I don't use anything else, so I'll just tell you that up front before I tell you my eye looks and show you what eye looks I've been doing with it. So one of the first ones I did was Pure as the base, so that's this one, and I've also been using that as a bronzer, so that's why that one's got quite a bit of use on it. I use that one a lot. So I had Pure as the base, Crest across the lid. So Pure as a base, Crest across the lid. Antique to Smoke Outer Corner, which is this one. And the lower lash line I had Pure as well. And then I had Poppy to line. This is the Givenchy Poppy. So I had that one. That's a nice red eyeliner. And then another look I did, I had Stain, which is this one here, as a base. I had Fuse across the lid for this look. Ripe in the outer corner. Nice bright colour that is for the outer corner. Really nice, really good one for summer. And then I had Queen in the inner corner, again this one, and Poppy again to line, because I'm trying to use this up. This is a Project Pan liner, so that's why I've been trying to use that one up. With any warm looks, I use that one. And then another look I done is Azoic. Where's Azoic? I love this one down here. So I have been using that one a lot. So that has got quite a dip in it. It's like a dirty khaki brown. Really nice, like green brown. Love it. Love that colour. So I've been using that one a lot. So I had that one as base for this look. And then I had Helena across the lid. I know Helena. For some reason I'll remember that one. I'll probably remember them all after a while, won't I? So there's Helena, which I put across the lid. And then I had Pure to smoke the outer corner. And Givenchy Poppy again. I don't always use this though. You'll see the looks change after a while. So yeah, that's what I had that time. And then another one I did, I had Stain again. This is Stain, this one here. So I've been using that one a bit. I use this one as a blusher a lot. So that is what I used with all the looks actually on my cheeks. If I've used this palette, that is what I've used as blusher. Except I think I did one look where I used my Clinique chubby stick. So if you see a more pinky look to my cheeks, it's probably the chubby stick in Amped Up Apple, I think it's called. So I had Stain on the Stain as a base and the lower lash line, which is this one. And then I had Penny across the lid, which is this bright copper looking one. Near the middle, pretty much in the middle, isn't it? I had Royal on the outer corner and to line as well. So I used that to line that day. with a liner brush, a little brush. And then I had Opium to Spotlight, and it's like to blend between Royal and Penny. So I had Opium as like a spotlight shade to blend between the two. And then of course I had Queen on the inner corner. And then another day I did Azoic again. This one, Azoic Crest across the lid, this one here. Sounds like one I've already done, doesn't it? And this is going to happen when you're trying to pan a palette. And I did try and do as many different looks as I can to show you. And then I had Troop on the outer corner, which is this one, I think. That's Troop, isn't it? Yes. Getting them. So yeah, I had Troop on the outer corner. That's another cream to powder. And then I had Pure on the lower lash line, which is that one, of course, the one I've been using as a bronzer. And then I had Queen on the inner corner again. So yeah, and I had Rope to blend the outer corner. Is it Rope or Ripe? Oh, Rope, it's this one. Anytime I want to blend something out, I use this one. So I blended it out around the edges with that one. And then, of course, another look I did, I had Azoic in as a base again. I went a bit mad on Azoic. So if I really want to pan something, I need to, don't I? So I went in with Azoic again, Rust across the lid, which is this really bright orangey copper here. Lovely colour that is. Very, very bright. So I had that across the lid. And then I had Enigma on the outer corner, which is this one below the royal blue. That's a more blue toned one. So I had that on the outer corner, and to line, I lined with this one. And then I had Queen on the inner corner and Aureum to Spotlight again. So there was Aureum, this beautiful one here. It's one of my favourite, that's my favourite shade in there, I think. So I had that one to Spotlight. And then I had Azoic again. Got some good old use out of this one, didn't I? I had Noble across the lid. Symbol on the outer corner and to line. And then I had Aureum to Spotlight again. I usually use that as like a spotlight shade and to blend shades into one another. You know, like the outer corner and whatever the lid shade is, I can put that one there as a spotlight shade to blend the two together. That usually looks really nice. So I did that. And then, of course, I had Queen on the inner corner again. And then the last look I did, which is what I've got on today, I had this one as a base, which is called Stain. And then I did Aureum all across the lid. And then I did Ripe on the outer corner. So that one. And then I had Enigma to line, which is this bluey one, isn't it? Enigma to line. And then I've got the Too Faced Killer Liner. And I think I used this on some other days as well. This is, I'll show you what these liners all look like. So there's the Killer Liner. And that's what I've got in my waterline today. And that's lasted really well, actually. I've had it on for quite a while. I really like ones what last in your waterline. But then you've got to be careful that they don't irritate you. Because usually the ones what last the longest are quite drying. Because they have to be like that for it to last. But then I get really dry eyes and stuff. But this one hasn't irritated me, so I'm really pleased with that one. It's really good. So that's Killer Turquoise. And then I think I used this another day, if you're wondering what I had in my waterline. So that was that one. And this is an Avon one. And it's really pretty. It's called Intense Emerald. And what part of it is Power Stay, 16-hour Power Stay eyeliner from Avon. That's quite good in the waterline. I've always found that Avon ones don't irritate me, because this one does in the waterline. The Givenchy ones, I don't use them in my waterline. I mean, sometimes I do. I'll risk it because I'm really desperate for that colour and I'll just do it. even though I know it's going to irritate me. But yeah, this one's a red. I'll show you. So I use that when I do any really warm looks. So that's the red eyeliner. And I think I might have used this one day as well, but I'm not sure. I keep thinking, did I or didn't I? But anyway, that's a MAC one. It's from some Christmas collection. What's it called? Mistletoe Mint. So that one looks nice in the waterline as well. So there's all the liners I've been using. And then if I've used anything else, it was in the palette. So these will have been in my waterline, all these three. And that one I didn't. I know I didn't put that in my waterline for this one. So yeah, there's the palette again and how far I've got with it. I wonder if I'm ever going to hit the pan on any of these creams. Oh, hope I am. This one looks like it might, doesn't it? What one looks the best? Oh yeah, that one's got quite a dip. And the pure one, because I've been using that as a bronzer. They're getting a good old dip in them. So yeah, that's my update after 2 months. And I'll catch up with you again next month. Thanks for watching. Bye.